I'm so glad you're able to join us for the word of encouragement here on this Wednesday. And today I'm going to the book of Proverbs, chapter 10. In this book, you have a series of contrasts between those that are walking with God and those that are going against the Lord. And one of those verses is verse 28. The hope of the righteous shall be gladness, but the expectation of the wicked shall perish. Very important contrast for us to note here. The hope, and the hope of the Bible is not just, I hope something will happen. No, it's the confident expectation that God's going to do what He said, and even though we haven't seen it, we know that God is going to work. And so, putting that into this verse, the confident expectation of the righteous, those that are walking with God, shall be gladness. Folks, did you hear that? Before you receive what you need, you can have a spirit of joy and gladness in your heart. I love it when I see people pray about needs or intercede and then come out of that time of prayer with great joy, not that the answer has come yet, but God has met them in their souls, and they realize what they're praying is right, and they know that God has heard and that God is going to work. Or Christians that are taking promises of God's word and standing upon them, and though the fulfillment of that promise has not yet occurred, they are still filled with gladness because they know that that is true. You see, this only comes if we are spiritually minded. We're thinking biblically. We are allowing the Spirit of God to control our mind. Nothing more miserable, folks, than to view life from a human standpoint. And many good Christians do that. I've really been challenging folks here to just be very strong in their spirit about making sure that they are yielding to the Spirit of God on a moment-by-moment basis. Because every moment that He is in control, we do have the fruit of the Spirit, we have His power, we're thinking right, we have illumination, and God is able to magnify Himself. And so we need to not get into neutral, not just live life. We need to be constantly in an abiding relationship with the Lord so that reality is there. And if that's the case, then there will be this wonderful gladness that comes, this confident expectation that God's going to work. And the contrast of those that are not walking with God, especially those that are not even saved, their expectation, it'll perish. Oh, they may dream of having riches and fame and satisfaction, and though they may get some of that, what they thought it would bring to them is not going to occur. They'll never have what they're trusting they want to have. They may have momentary happiness, but they're never going to find the joy that they're looking for. So as believers, at times when we don't have what we want, go to prayer, and we can get a confident expectation that will bring great gladness to our souls.